1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola.
You should be able to manage them properly, you know? You should be able to tell them attack. But for me, it feels like it's almost like Southgate, almost like how they'll get the ball, get the goal, and then almost defend it, in a sense. And even then, when they played against us at home at Old Trafford, they didn't really show any, threat, in a sense. Both goals that they got because we made mistakes. Ahmad mistakenly passed the ball and it ended up going to Soboslai and scoring it. And then Le Mans made a mistake and they profited off of that. They never really showed any threat. More or less this entire season. A lot of clubs that wouldn't really shine, especially at Anfield, they've more or less opened them up and shown their weaknesses in a sense this season. So from that perspective for Slot, I don't really see a long future with him.
No. Bro?
Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes this season. I think, as Tony said, he let one or two players go. Certainly someone like Diaz on the left wing there. I think he let him go prematurely. I don't know whether Diaz was at the end of his contract. He could have been. And, of course, he went to Bayern, didn't he? And is doing pretty well over there. So maybe one or two players, it hurt the team that they went. Also, I think, everybody knows that Salah was a great player. I think he's obviously lost a bit of pace this last year or so. And I don't think it helps that a player, he came out a few months ago, didn't he, very complaining that he'd sort of been made the scapegoat and he wasn't starting some of the games. Well, that's the sort of thing he should be saying to the manager rather than the press or the media. And I don't think that helps. And even the other day, you may have seen that he posted something on X, did Salah. Basically, it came across as quite a criticism of the managers of Slot's style of football. And I imagine Salah will be picked for this coming weekend's game, or perhaps he won't, because maybe Slot wasn't over happy with what he said. But sometimes players can exert a bit too much pressure, and the fact is Salah earlier this season wasn't quite playing the pace and the game he could play, so maybe he had to be dropped. And if you go back in time, probably the best player Liverpool ever had, Dalglish, he was actually dropped at a similar stage by the manager then of Liverpool. He didn't kick up a fuss. He was professional. He worked to get his place back, and so on. So although I like Salah, I think he's been a great player for Liverpool, and he'll go down in their records as one of the greats. I just think sometimes there's a lot of player power nowadays which don't do a manager.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution